What's up, you fucking douche nozzles? So, of course, I'm sure you're wondering, what did I trade those books for? What was I after? Um, I could just send you a picture, but man, it's so much. Man, I enjoy it so much more when I get a chance to sort of talk to y'all and explain the experience. Sometimes I wish I need a GoPro. I need a fucking GoPro. That would be fucking epic. To go out to these things, and if people were cool with you recording, which I think most probably would be, but anyways. So yeah, before I reveal the book that I traded those other books for, I'm just gonna make y'all stare at this fucking The Source, issue 105, June 1998, and I'm sure y'all probably halfway clown me about getting, because it's the first printed work of the Boondocks. But turns out, hey, double spec DMX. I know it's fucked up, but shit happens. I mean, X gonna give it to you. Anyways, first question I'd ask is, what do you guys think that all those books I showed you in that picture were worth, market value currently? Second question would be, how much money do you think I had invested into those books? Market value. Well, not market value. How much do you think I had invested, period? Fucking retarded. Obviously, the Something That's Killing the Children's, that's easy. Cover price. $3.99 or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. I just woke up yesterday or today thinking, I was like, God damn, I really want to get a big key book, but I don't want to spend cash. And I'm like, hey, oh yeah, fuckwad. You talk all this shit all the time about fucking, you buy these books so you can grow your collection. Well, if you don't ever fucking sell or trade any of these books, you're not fucking. I was being a little bit of a hypocrite when I collect the book to fucking glow. I use it to grow the collection. And well, dude, I'm just holding on to everything. So immediately I thought of okay, what's hot? What can I get rid of? And what do I have minimum resources invested into? So even though it may be worth more market wise than what I'm trading for, what do I have into it? What do I really have into it? So yeah, the Something That's Killing the Children's, they're $4 each. The Star Wars Boba Fett and the Gambit I got from Kent. You know that, Kent. Which I have copies. I have multiple copies of them still. So I'm not worried about giving those up because they're not my only copies. Also, what I traded Kent for them came out of the collection that I got, which also that 9.8 Moon Knight came out of that collection, which I've already made my money out of what that collection cost me 2 or 3 times over. So everything here on going forward is just extra. So if I'm being honest, it's hard to gauge what the Moon Knight and what I traded Kent for the Star Wars Boba Fett and the Gambit equal up to. Something's Killing the Children, I think it's $28. So I'll just round up and say, I mean, it's so hard to calculate what I put into those books that came out of the collection. So I'm just gonna say total value that I had invested into those books was $50. Now the total fair market value of those books, as of right now, and I did look them up on eBay, recent sales of all the Something That's Killing the Children books and the Star Wars Boba Fett, the first Gambit, and that sick ass CGC 9.8 Moon Knight book. That Moon Knight book has recently sold for like $250. First Gambit, I mean, judging on the condition, I mean that book might have hit 9.2, 9.4 if I got it graded, but it was raw. I was judging it with like $200. That variant of Something Is Killing the Children had recently sold for $150. Number 2, 3, and 4 had sold for about $50 each raw. Number 5 raw actually had some pretty big sales lately. That book had been selling for $200 to $250. Anyways, all in all, the fair market, recent like market value, I estimated it to be about $1,100. So, that being said, yesterday I saw a fairly nice copy of Amazing Spider-Man 129, the raw, that the guy was asking $1,200 for. So I went back with the intentions of trading him those books and offering him $500 in cash. So $1,100 in books and $500 cash. This guy I've dealt with a lot throughout the years, actually, almost every year. But anyways, he wasn't willing to do it because he didn't want anything to do with my Something That's Killing the Children books. All he wanted was the Boba Fett and the Gambit, and he wanted $1,000. So right away I was like a little bit offended because I mean you're only offering me, I don't know, I guess he was offering me $200 for the Gambit and the Star Wars, which the Gambit and the Star Wars was worth $300. So to a dealer, I can understand them only offering half, $150. Anyways, didn't work out, so I moved on. And the book I ended up going and getting really wasn't totally on my list, but DC books sort of are on my list. And DC books are on my list because good luck trying to get any fucking Marvel keys for a decent price right now. Like, it's fucking stupid. It's so stupid. You already know that. So I think honestly, like from investment like standpoint, like the DC books are the ones that go after. Like, go after them. Like, if you want to actually like make some money on your money, DC's the way to go. And after the Snyder Cut, it looks hopeful, but we'll see. And anyways, I like the supernatural aspect of things. Obviously, my favorite DC character is John Constantine. After that, I'm starting to go after his girlfriend, Zatanna. Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? Magic, and I like the dark shit. It's neat. And of course, I mean, obviously, the fucking horror is on fire. So, you already see where I'm going. The book that's closely related to that I was able to get. Yeah, I know I drug that out just to show y'all that. What can I say? Borderlands had it for $1,000. I walked up and of course the guy there was like, look, I want that House of Secrets. I said, I'm not paying all cash. I'm gonna do trade in cash. I'm pretty sure you're not authorized to fucking deal in trade, so go find Rob. And he did, and you know, it was neat. You know, we went through the whole rigmarole, 30 minutes of like whatever. Of course, right off the bat, he asked me like, what do I want for the books that I was showing him? And I told him, I said, look, my calculations are, it's like retail, these books are worth $1,100. What am I asking for you in trade? I'm asking for $600. They're worth $1,100 retail. They're worth $600. And of course, he gave me the spiel. Well, this thing about like when people come in with all these little books, trying to like get a big book. It's not quite the same. Blah blah blah. I get it. The big books, they catch eyes. They sell faster. They just do. And the little books might be crap that you get stuck with. And I said, well, that's the reason why I didn't bring you crap. I brought you all hot stuff. I said, no one can deny right now there's nothing hotter than something that's killing the children. Something that's killing the children's on fire. Everything, X-Men's on fire. Gambit. Star Wars is on fire. I was like, I brought you a CGC 9.8 Moon Knight. Doesn't matter what fucking book that is. It's Moon Knight 9.8. That's hot. So I didn't bring you like cold, high value shit. I brought you high value stuff that's on fire. So we went round and round a little bit, negotiated, ended up giving him those books plus $400 cash. So all in all, I'm happy. I mean, it was a little bit funny, like he did, and of course he did. He went through and he looked up on eBay recent sales of all the books I was bringing him, and sat there with a little notepad and like wrote down all the numbers and added it up, and his total that he came up with was $1,090. He's like, wow, that wasn't far off. You said $1,100. I came up with $1,090, and I was like, yeah, I actually have like mentioned it once or twice that I would actually like to do this as a profession. So maybe I am halfway decent at it. And his rebuttal to that was, well, I've mentioned it once or twice that I would go ahead and hire you right now, which I was like, yeah, but work kind of keeps throwing more money. I don't know, we'll see. That's still there. Anyways, deuces, bitches. It's a beautiful book. I mean, you have to admit, I know none of us are like true like DC fans, but goddamn, that is a fucking grail. I mean, that's a grail. That's one of the DC books after fucking Batman, Superman. I don't know who else. Fucking, does anyone care about fucking Hawkman or Wonder Woman? Like, I don't know. I think Swamp Thing. And another thing, like, I totally forgot, like, I'm running this fucking video like crazy long. I hate to admit this, but like, I just realized this like 2 weeks ago that the creator of fucking Wolverine was also the creator of Swamp Thing. That's pretty fucking epic. Anyways, deuces.